Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's a special Thanksgiving Day presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Dak Prescott and
it's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones. Jones looking to throw right away. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing Jones. And his throw here's incomplete. Well, Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition is so great. When going back essentially through the full century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition. You know, the families that go out and play and then come in and sit down to their feast and watch football. I remember reading about, the Lions jumping on the Packers on Thanksgiving Day. The only loss the Packers had in 1962, and they sacked Bart Starr over 10 times in that game. And I remember Dave Williams from the Bears returning the overtime kickoff for a touchdown to win a game on Thanksgiving Day. I remember so many different things happening, but how much fun is it each and every year to know that you've got football on Thanksgiving Day? So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former Mississippi State product, the mobile quarterback, Dak Prescott. But when I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year.
Yeah,
you guys
right.
had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
Well, he got touchdowns, I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person. Obviously it was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, what I loved was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes culminated it.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Prescott now. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Prescott being chased out left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Prescott. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. And that's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for him.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And they, almost to a man, told us how excited they are to be playing in this traditional Thanksgiving game. But we have to remember, this is a team that lost on Sunday. Now they get a very quick turnaround to play again. How difficult is that to do?
It's difficult under any normal circumstance when you're coming off of a loss and you have a quick turnaround. The first thing is to put the loss behind you and move forward. But when you're playing on Thanksgiving Day, everyone's watching you. It's an added bonus, though, because now you put the loss behind you. Get that taste out of your mouth, because the taste you want is victory, turkey, and pumpkin pie.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. To try again after the sack. Jones. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down. Now Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw. Jones got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Hall again on second down. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Well, this defense for the Lions, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
On first down, Phillips. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones throwing for the out route. He finds Wilson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. They'll run with Hall. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Hall again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. Stonewalled on second down. Now let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal from the 2. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Off the play fake, Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 64 yards. And the Lions have retaken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now this offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is it allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Up the middle they go. Phillips. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Jones to throw on 3rd down. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Hall. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Hall again on 2nd down. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The Jets on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Jones. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tommy Trimble, a 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is now 14-10. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Prescott on first down. Flushed out right. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 2nd and 10. Henry up the middle. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Prescott to throw it. Keeps himself upright. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. That caught by Tremble. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Prescott on play action. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A 1st down carry for Henry. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Prescott. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Prescott. Got his man. It's Williams. And they'll work this down inside the 30. 2nd and 2. On play action, Prescott. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Lions have yet again retaken the lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 17-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going right back to Wilson. Touchdown! Garrett Wilson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as they have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he's got his big tight end here. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And again, it's Prescott. He dumps it off for Henry. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The kick by Bass is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining and not much time, we'll see how they play this. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hole.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we're at halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 30 on second down, Prescott. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Looking to throw, Prescott. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Prescott now from the 50. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and that'll keep this a 1-point game. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Back to throw. Jones. And it's caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Jones. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall from 3 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown pass to Breece Hall. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there. You've given yourself a chance. You're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Henry out of the pistol. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. First down throw for Prescott.
Across the middle and into the hands of Ridley.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's got it to Williams. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35. Throwing, Prescott. Flush to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Jermaine Johnson
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott going right side here, and that's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line. To throw is Prescott. He completes it to Ridley. And in for the Lions touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions have cut the lead back down to 2.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Escaping the pressure. And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And he returns this to the 22. But once again, here comes Garrett Wilson in the Jets offense.
He's been almost impossible to bottle up. You see that number 10 on your screen, a big reason why they have the lead.
One of the guys that's being featured in this game and making sure that he's targeted because they do trust him with the ball. That's why they go back to him time and time again.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones, quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Jones throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
3rd quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10.
Off play action. Jones. High throw, but he makes the catch. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 39. Again, he'll drop to throw.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
A check down here for Henry. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. And this looks like a roughing call. The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, here's Henry. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. They'll run it again with Henry. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gibbs, and he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Now on 2nd and 13, Prescott forced out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
On 3rd down, here's Hall.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Ball at a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Gibbs, and good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. On 2nd and 9, Prescott firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
The Lions on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Up the middle they go. It's Gibbs, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. That is caught at the 7. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Yeah, he's got it. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Now a handoff up the middle. Gibbs. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The New York set to take the field. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Jones. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibbs, and he is going to have a Lions 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down. Up the middle they go. Gibbs, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gibbs, and the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Lions, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll get a chance